Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Almost got him. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now, number 17. At the belt and fires. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
That's ball 2. Bases loaded. 1 away. Swing and a miss as she was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes she goes. 2 gone now.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, and right now she's really in one, so I'm sure her mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get her back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Back there. And she leaves the yard. Grand slam. She muscles that one out the opposite way. Her first homer of the year. It's 5-5. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for her soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before she's going to connect with one just like that. She's just too good of a hitter at the plate. Well, she comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you've also got to give some credit to the batters ahead of her. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a special moment in this one.
So the batting order turns over. Graham getting ready to hit.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Shibe Park, bottom of the inning, digging in, Logan Driscoll. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's there with a leadoff double.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman. In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now shortstop,
Bradley Styles digs in now. And a 2-1 on the way. And a swing and a miss. Runner on at third, one gone. The 2-2. And another ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Nelson. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate, and that's off the inside edge. 2-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Nelson checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Berg.
number 0.
And another ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and she found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
And now the DH, Johnny Garrett. Strike on the inside corner.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Now move to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Timothy Simmons will hit next. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, there aren't many players faster than her, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Smash to the left side. Tosses to first, and there are two down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now it's the right fielder. Late on that fastball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Alex Nelson up next. Runner at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. And that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tigers lead it 5-4. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the first baseman, Carl Tatum. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now the left fielder, Ethan Tucker. And now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside low. And that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
That one missed. And now the count is full. And another power hitter. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And the inning is over. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the shortstop at the plate, Alex Nelson. That's outside. It's 2-2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the left fielder. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Cook going back. And it's gone. A soaring shot to center. Third home run of the season. It's 5-5.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
One out, base is empty. Sophia Perkins now at the plate. Now on the bump, number 8.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if she can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left her.
One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize her speed by keeping her off base.
Indeed, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief because she puts pressure on everyone if she can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep her off balance, get her out of there, and on to the next.
And now number 8. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs.
Nope. Outside.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 5 apiece. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, number 17.
Second baseman, number 17.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Thomas Barrett. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So 2 down now, and here is Logan Driscoll. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Graham. Here's a 1-2. She goes down looking. Bird getting ready to hit. The MO for her is contact. The hitter who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. She's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, she's a great 2-hole hitter or someone that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
One, 2 now. Ground ball right side. A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Johnny Garrett. Right through there for a strike. there as she gets a 1-2-3. Here at Shibe Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, number 16.
Number 16.
The 1-1. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit.